Alright guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of a review here of the TriFecta 2.0 soft bed cover for a 1999 to 06 GMC Sierra. So this has been on the truck for about 3 years now, and it seems to have held up pretty good. The truck is stored outside year-round in Michigan, so it sees snow, it sees the sun, it sees everything. And it hasn't torn. It's weathered pretty good. It's a little dusty right now. The one complaint I have about it is this leather does kind of attract dust and it doesn't really come off, but it's not bad. It looks okay. Overall, I think it's weathered pretty well for being 3 years old. Overall quality of it, it's okay. One thing I hate about it is the handles that lock the back part of it down, they're not exact. So I'm not really a fan of how these work, but I guess they get the job done. We go up here, and this is where it actually installs. So you put this bracket on and you screw it on with the lock nut underneath, and this just hooks onto it. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. Overall, it's not bad. It's actually quite easy to take on and off. I mean, like completely. I've done that probably a handful of times since I put it on a couple years ago. And I mean, it's easier if you got two people, but definitely not necessary. Pretty basic. I'll show you what it's like when the top's flipped up here. So you just flip the handles back into itself, like so. And then you can flip it up like this, and then you clamp it down. Now I've driven it like this at about 80 miles an hour with a lawnmower in the back, and it's done okay. This is a long bed truck, so with this pulled up you got a decent amount of space, but personally I would prefer not to have this on here most of the time. Overall, pretty good. It's got these bushwhacker bed rail covers. I like these a lot. This is one of the favorite things that the truck has done to it. I think these do a really good job of protecting your paint, and I think they look pretty good too. I like the way they look on the top of the bed rail, so I'm very happy with these. This TriFecta 2.0 cover, I think it's okay. I'd give it a, I don't know, 7 out of 10. Gets the job done, keeps stuff pretty dry. It does actually seal pretty well to the elements. You know, the car sits out, or the truck sits out in the snow and the rain all the time because it's an outdoor stored vehicle. And it, you know, you'll get sometimes you'll get a little bit of water inside, but overall not bad. So it does what it's supposed to do. And it, one thing I like about it is actually when you have a long bed truck like this, it's pretty nice to have a cover on it on the highway, because it feels like you get a lot less drag on the tailgate. Because when you have that open bed, it feels like the wind's catching the truck quite a bit at speed. So one reason to get a truck cover is for that. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That's my video on a TriFecta 2.0 bed cover and the bushwhacker bed rail covers. Thanks, guys.